In OZmap, you can separate your network into projects. To do this, there is an option here in the left-hand side menu called Projects, which is where all your registered projects will be listed. I have the Florianopolis example already registered here, and I'm going to create a project from scratch. So the first step is to come here to create project. This project needs to have some settings, such as a name. I'm going to call it São José, an identifier, which is used for some integrations and which users will have access to this new project. So if you click on this little arrow down here, you'll see a list of all your registered users, and you can select and also remove permission from these users. You can also indicate whether they have a parent project. This parent project is another project that you have already created, which will have its network mirrored to this São José project. We have a video about parent projects and child projects, and we'll leave it here in the video description. The next step is to search by address, which is where your project will be refocused every time you open it. So, I'm going to search here for São José. I'm going to search, and I need to select a location on the map for this project of mine to be refocused. If I don't click here on the map, the save option won't be enabled. You can see that it is now enabled and this red marker appears. There is another option, which is to draw an area, where you can delimit the area of your project. This makes the system load faster, because it doesn't have to load the information of a parent project outside this area, and polls that are also outside this area, because in OZmap, a poll doesn't have a specific project. So if I didn't delimit it here, it would load the information that's outside. This area can also be edited later, inside your project. So I'll click on Save, it'll appear here, I'll open it. And you can see that it opens centered on the point I indicated when creating the project. And you can also differentiate the project area here. The project area I selected is lighter. If you want, you can change this area here in this option, under Edit Area. So, back to the project menu, there are a few more options here. The first is this information symbol here, where you'll see a summary of your network. So here you have the number of boxes implanted, not implanted, in project, also the total. The cable mileage, also by level and by implantation status. The number of clients, the number of properties, and also the number of polls. On the side, you can change the settings you made when you created your project. There's an option to duplicate a project, and there's also a little trash to delete your projects.